Hey everyone, it's David with the Plant Bar, and I'm here with
Crystal. Hey guys.
And I also have
Nisha
with us, and also Kira. Can everybody say hi?
Say hi.
Hi.
Hey guys.
Hey, we want to thank you for watching us. We hope you like, and if you haven't subscribed to our channel already, please hit the subscribe button. So in honor of our 1-year anniversary had just passed, shortly after that, we created the plant adventure that we have been doing in the store. One of our most popular items that kids and adults come in and do with us is the plant adventure. And luckily for you, and we're super excited that we now have the plant adventure ready to be shipped across the United States. So that's what this video is for. We're gonna open up the box. The girls are gonna do the plant adventure. We're gonna show you how to plant your plant and also how to care for it.
So let's get started and open up the box.
But a little bit.
Okay, let's see what's inside. You get it open? Kind of. All right, what do we got in here? So it looks like it comes with some care tips on how to care for your plants once we plant them. So that's good. Of course, you can always check in with us here to find out how to care for plants. So it looks like it comes with a bag of paints and some decorative rock to put on top. Comes with some soil, which has a mixture of activated charcoal and some perlite.
It comes from a volcano.
Yes, the perlite comes from a volcano. This is what we mix in our store. This is exactly the same cactus soil that we use, and then we mix in these extra additives. So you'll get that. Comes with, oops, you wanna get that out?
What?
This. Comes with a paintbrush.
A sticker.
Oh, ooh, look it even comes with a sticker. That looks fun.
That's always fun to have a sticker.
And it comes with, can you get it out? A terracotta pot. Let's unwrap the pot.
Wait, no, put that
It's got some grass in there to keep it nice and cozy. We'll open that one in a minute. We're gonna be careful when you open it. So this is the
Mystery
plant.
plant.
Ah, it's a mystery succulent. So we're gonna gently open up the tape. Careful, careful. And you may find when you open it up that some dirt came out, and that's totally okay. You can just put it back in, but gently move off the grass. This grass helps keep the soil inside the pot for the most part. Oh, and look at that. We've got a string of buttons. Super pretty. So it looks like that's the end of the kit. So we can get started on how this will be put together. It's a beautiful day out here on our patio at the plant bar, so we decided to take our plant adventure outside. We set up a table, added some paper to it so the girls don't make too much of a mess, and they're gonna just start painting away and making their beautiful little designs. We definitely recommend getting like a cup of water so they can rinse off their brushes. You can even use some like paper towel or napkins to clean off their brush a little bit and add different color paints. We use acrylic paint. That works best on your terracotta pot. We also have a couple different color schemes. You can do a primary color scheme, or you can do a more neon colored scheme. You'll definitely have those options in the cart when you go to buy on the website. But yeah, we're gonna watch the girls make their little designs, and then we'll get to the next step.
Actually, maybe I can. Okay. So I'm gonna make a base.
What did you say about Bronco? Wait, I can't see him. You're like right in my face. Oh, he's gonna get mad. What'd you say about Bronco?
He eats flies and he likes to eat poop.
Ew.
And he's a farmer dog.
Bronco.
Bronco, are you a farmer dog? Come on. Look.
Silly.
Yeah.
Hey guys, are you all finished?
Yep. They're just about dry.
Let's check them out. Look at that.
While their pots are drying, we're gonna talk a little bit about the soil that comes in your kit. We mix our own soil here. It starts with Cactus soil, and what that is it's 50% potting soil and then 50% sand, coarse sand. So we're gonna have that, and then we also mix in activated charcoal. This helps pull moisture away from the roots. And then also extra perlite. The plants you will be planting do not like a lot of water, and we want to make the soil not hold a lot of water. So you'll take those three together, we're going to mix them all together. And all of these parts make a perfect soil mix for cactus and succulents, especially when you store them inside for periods of time. This helps make it so that you don't overwater them, hopefully. So we mix that all together really good. I'm gonna put this back in there, but what is here is what will be shipped to you. It's already pre-mixed, so I guess if you wanna get your hands dirty, you can remix it again, but it's gonna be pre-mixed in the bag. I'm gonna take this and put it back in the bin, and we're going to start planting. All right, it's time to plant our plants. The pots are dry, and I'm gonna show you how to properly plant these plants into your pot. So each plant is going to have a top of the root ball, which is going to be where the dirt comes up and hits the plant. And then another thing I'll say a lot is the rim of the pot. So that's the top of this pot right here. And what you wanna do is we want to leave a finger width of space between the rim of the pot and the top of the root ball. Does that make sense?
No.
All right. No. So, rim of the pot. This one's already down there already, right? Mm-hmm. So when we plant it, it's gonna still have you want to have space between the rim of this and the dirt. Uh-huh. So that. This is for all plants, but when you water, these plants don't like a lot of water, but when you water, it allows for the water to soak in and not pour over the side of the pot. Or for us, especially when we want to decorate them with cool rocks and stuff, it gives you space to decorate them with. But most importantly is to allow space for the water to soak into the root. So these are both low. Sometimes you're going to get a plant and it's going to have the soil all the way up to the top. Hold on. All right, so now it's time to depot your plant. What you want to do, we want to finger width the space between the rim of the pot and this top of the root ball, the top of the dirt. And so you would put it up. These ones have gaps, but you'd put it up to the side of the pot and then put your finger underneath. There you go, and then you hold that. So that where you put your finger, that's where you're going to fill it with soil first. So before we pull the plant out of there or anything else, you're gonna fill it up from the bottom, and then we're just gonna place the plant on top. So you're gonna take your soil, let me get you a cup. And you're gonna fill it up to that space. What you wanna do before you go on is we're gonna check them. So you're gonna pop that in there and then see, okay, is it where it's supposed to be? And the answer is yes. Okay, now it's time to depot. So for these plants, they're usually not a lot of roots. It's gonna be pretty easy to pull it out of the pot. You're gonna put it on its side, gently squeeze this, not crushing it or anything else like that. Gently squeeze it and allow it to fall out in your hand. Okay. Then from there, you just take this guy. Be gentle when you're. Never pull them out like this. Always let it fall out, and then you're just gonna take the plant and place it in there. Okay, so gently squeeze. Yeah, let's put a little more sun on there. Here, grab it right here. Place it in the pot. Okay, perfect. Make sure it's in the center.
Let me start.
Let's pull yours up just a little.
Around.
It's a little off. Okay, so the last parts, when you're putting the soil in here, you want to keep this in the center. You want to put a little bit on one side and then turn your pot and put a little more here. Turn your pot, a little more here, and then it'll always stay in the center. So don't put it all on one side and then push it over. Put a little bit in at a time. And with these bags, when you have this, it might help if you have like a little spoon or something, and you can spoon it in. So we're just gonna put it there. There you go, keep spooning it in. Very important part when we're doing this, you want to make sure that we're only putting it on the gaps and not covering up the top of that root ball where the plant was originally at. You don't want to cover that up. We don't want the dirt to be on the stems of the plant. We want to make sure it's nice and level, just the way it came out of the pot, the original pot that it was in. So once you get here, you use your fingers, pinch all the way around. Do a little more. Let's get a good spoonful more. Remember to turn the pot, makes it easier.
And there we go.
Okay.
What if we want to add some more?
Nope. So you don't want to add more dirt just because you have extra. Only put in what you need to cover the gap up, but to not cover up the root ball. So you can really see on here, on hers, on Kira's, that there's the root ball, and it all looks like it's all one now, instead of having like this mound where you don't want the root ball, like you don't want that dirt showing with the gap. You want it all to be even. All right, so now that we've done that, the next step is to decorate the top. And in Kira's bag here, she got our own Arizona sunset rocks. And we wash, turn, and tumble that. So,
Can we start?
yep, so just decorate the top. So the decorating of the top can be whatever you'd like it to. We're gonna include some mystery decorating type material that we have. For Kira, she got the Arizona sunset rocks, like I said, that we wash and tumble ourselves, but it's locally sourced from Arizona. And also, every Plant Adventure kit will have a mystery succulent. As you can tell, there's different succulents in each one. So each one of you could receive a different one each time you order. So you'll just decorate there with some rocks.
Which I don't have.
Had to run and get a couple more things. So while Misha's finishing decorating hers, I will show you. In our store, we use canned air to clean off the plants and clean it up. Works really well. So if you have this laying around, you can use canned air. If not, it's not the end of the world. Some people I've seen blowing on it or whatever. But this is the easiest way we found to clean off these little guys. So get nice and clean.
And water time.
Yes, it is water time. So as we had talked about when we were mixing the soil, these plants do not like a lot of water, and most of the time these plants are overwatered, and that's why they die. So when you get this plant and you're ready to take care of it, neglect is a good thing, and when you do water, it's just a little bit of water at a time. That's what we'd recommend, especially if they're inside. So each plant the directions are to only water when it's dry, so you'll move the rocks out of the way and fill the soil in there. If it feels dry, give it 2 tablespoons of water. So we use this a lot of times. You can use a medicine dropper that's a tablespoon and just give it a couple tablespoons. But you're just gonna give it a couple tablespoons each. And depending on where you put it, depending on the time of year, it could be anywhere from once a week to once a month, maybe even a little bit longer. All right, thank you for watching.
We hope you enjoyed our plant adventure kit. It was a lot of fun for us, and we know it's a lot of fun here in the store, but we know you can have a lot of fun with it at home.
If you'd like to purchase the plant adventure kit, the link is in the description below.
Don't forget to like and subscribe the Plant Bar.
All right, we want to thank you for watching. I'm David.
And I'm Crystal.
And this is
Misha.
And this is Kira. And we are the Plant Bar.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Kira. Bye.